informed that the army, they are in the habit or practice to claim land, not only in Mawshbuit. So in non-crime constituency, there are many stations, like the Air Force, there are some rifle. So I have encountered with these people, so I know. So which is why when the honorable member asks the government to produce or to lay the document in the table of the House, I think it is a very pertinent demand, sir. So if the government feels that, yes, the army, they are having a document, a lit document, what is the problem for the government to lay it in the table of the House? We need proof, because there's a claim and counter-claim from the village and the army. But I know for sure that if we are not seeing with our own eyes, on the documents, we will not believe that the land belongs to the army. Because when we, sell a land to the armed forces or to anyone, we have to keep in mind that according to the practice of Hazis, no one has the right to sell the portion of the road also. They may buy some other portion, but not the portion of the road. The portion of the road always belongs to the people, sir. So therefore, we need to be sure that the claim of the army is genuine, sir.
It is
Sir,
yeah. This is slightly straying away from the principal question.
No, sir.
It is up to you whether you want to reply or not, because maybe the different department will have to.
No, let me reply, sir. I will reply to that. I'm so thankful to the honourable member from Nongkren who raised this issue. It is true, yes. I'm not saying that I'm hiding away about the documents. But let me tell you one thing. As far as this particular issue is concerned, black and white land document is there. That's what I'm saying. So we don't need to spend much time on that. What I'm saying is we would like to get a permanent solution. So a permanent solution on this particular issue is very, very important, because we would like to see that the villagers, the Mawshbuit locality, does not suffer anymore. So now, sir, seriously, we are taking it up with this. And that's what, otherwise I can easily lay the land document. There is no harm to that. But why I said that, sir, because as I said to you, we have seen it and the land document is already there. So therefore, we would like to focus more with the Defense Authority that we should get a permanent solution on this particular issue.
Sir, I think the question is very relevant. It is not outside the principal question, sir. So, the reply of the Honourable Minister here is that the government is actively exploring all avenues for a permanent solution. So, sir, I'm yet to understand what the government means by actively exploring all avenues. Since you have just mentioned that this is not a new issue, and this issue has been raised also in the last assembly session. So can the minister clearly explain what does it mean actively exploring, or how long it will take?
Sir, the exploration what we made is, in fact, recently, as I already stated, even the village authority has submitted a gift deed, land document. The gift deed to the BLUD that they are willing to part land for the alternative approach. And we have already taken a rough survey and the measurement. It comes to about 4 kilometers from Mawshbuit to Maulanring. And in that stretch of about 4 kilometers, 300 meters, again, it touches the defense land. And this is what I'm saying right now. We are taking it up with the Defense Authority to allow these 300 meters of land which touches the land to allow us to construct the alternative route. This is what we are having the status of this particular issue. And number two, again, we still exploring, and then our engineer is very much in touch, and I would request the Honourable Local MLA to be also part of this. Again, from Sorongham up to Mawshbuit, which is again outside of this defense land. If we can get the land from Sorangkam up to Mawshbuit, and then from Mawshbuit up to Maulanray, this road will be known as Eastern Bypass. And then the commercial vehicle will not necessarily need to enter Shillong city, and this will also help to decongest the Shillong city, sir.
My last question. So the minister is mixing between two projects, I believe. So, sir, when do we expect that this solution will be settled? About this 600 stretch. I don't want to talk about the other alternative, but this specific stretch. How long do we expect? When do we expect that it will be settled?
Yes, sir, this one also, as I said, we are in touch with the defense authority for the repairing of the road, as already raised this question by the honourable member. So I'm expecting that we will be able to get the outcome, the positive outcome, very soon from the defense authority, that in case if they are not ready to take the repairing works, we are ready from the state government to take it up, this repairing work.
I'm asking about this principal question, the reply that you have given, that the government is actively exploring all avenues for a permanent solution. I am made to believe that the issue here is about that 600 meters, right? It is not about the alternative.
No. I think the honourable questioner get confused.
I think you read to the principal question. The principal question read like this. Will the Will the Deputy Chief Minister in charge of public work be pleased to state the status of 600 meters road from Mawshbuit to Happy Valley as claimed by the army? So this is the question that we are discussing, sir. So he brings another alternative road. Forget about that alternative. What we want to know from the government is that when do we expect that the settlement for this 600 stretch will be settled?
Sir, it's very clear. I've already replied.
No.
600 meters.
You are mixing.
There is no, sir. What mixing? I really don't understand, sir. I've already replied very clearly. This 600 meters falls under the defense authority. This 600 meters. Second, it is not ended. Then from the state government, what we said is we work out a permanent solution. If possible, if we get alternative, nothing like it. That's what I mentioned, that we are now intending to have an alternative approach from Maulanray, instead of Happy Valley, from Maulanray, which the distance is only hardly below 4 kilometers, Maulanray to Mawshbuit. But again, that proposal, it touches 300 meters with the defense land. This is what I've replied.
Okay, we move on to